Good morning. It might not be morning where you're at or when you're watching this, but I just felt like vlogging today. If you're new, my name is Janelle and I like making teaching and lifestyle vlogs. I am a K-5 PE teacher, so if you're interested in PE stuff or just lifestyle content, day in the life, week in the life, then please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. So this week is still basketball. Next week is the last week of doing basketball, and next week we're doing stations. But this week we're doing something different. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing this week, or what I did this week, because it's basically the end of the week. So with K to first graders, we start off with a fitness warm-up, and I've talked about this in a previous vlog, but if you're new, our fitness warm-up is basically they get a partner, one person is on the wall and one person starts in the end line. So whoever's on the end line will start the warm-up. So the first thing that we do is jog. So whoever's on the end line, they would jog while the person on the wall waits their turn. They jog at the end of the gym and then back to where they were, and then they switch. Students are constantly switching, doing different locomotor moves. So the first one is jogging, then skipping, galloping, side shuffles, Frankenstein. So Frankenstein is when you have your arms out like this and you lift your legs up as high as you can, or stretch it up as high as you can. Yeah, so we do that, and this takes about like 8 to 10 minutes. And then after that, kinder to first, I'm still talking about kinder to first, we did toilet tag. And toilet tag, if you're new, I'm gonna explain it to you. You get 2 taggers, they use a pool noodle. If you get tagged, then you turn into a toilet. So you squat and you have a little handle on the side. So in order for students to get back in the game, another student has to flush their toilet, like pretend to move their handle down. And that's toilet tag. And then after that, we did like a basketball treasure hunt. So I have bean bags in the middle. So with K to 5, I'm doing basketball treasure hunt. I put bean bags in the middle, and I have at least 4 to 6 teams. It really depends how many students you have. And then students take turns dribbling the ball to the middle and grabbing one bean bag at a time and going back to their team and putting it in their little baskets. So they're constantly taking turns, dribbling, practice dribbling, going to the middle, taking. So I did that with kindergarten to 5th grade, 2nd to 5th graders. For our warm-up, we did the same thing, fitness warm-up. But after the fitness warm-up, instead of toilet tag, because I think, especially when they're like 5th graders, maybe 4th, 5th graders, they're gonna think that toilet tag is silly. We did frozen dribbles. The goal of the game of frozen dribbles is to control your ball, control your basketball. All the students are dribbling around the gym, and if they lose control of the ball, they have to freeze and then wait until another student's dribbles or a circle around them. So that's the first round. And to make it challenging for my older students, so 3rd to 5th graders, to make it more challenging, they can dribble and try to knock other people's basketballs. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I played with my 3rd to 5th graders, or 2nd to 5th graders, and it was really fun. Now my feet hurt though, because yeah, they're pretty quick. Especially my older students.
Strawberry islands, saffron hair. I'm scared of the things that aren't even there. Buck in a jam jar.
Okay, so I just got home and I got Brandon and I Subway. These are yummy chips. I always get the nacho cheese and then jalapenos, and then Brandon and I, we share. Brandon gets a foot-long turkey, and I always get the chicken bacon ranch, and then a medium Diet Coke. Towards the end of the week, we usually get something on Thursdays or Fridays. I'm trying not to spend money, but it's so hard for me because it's so lazy to make something at home. I just want to like get something after work and eat it right away. So I need to work on that this year. I need to stop spending money and eating out towards the end of the week. So we need to stop doing that. I look so glowy and sweaty and oily, like my face. I was so sweaty today because I was playing with the kids with the basketball, with our games, like with my 3rd to 5th graders with the frozen dribbles that I mentioned this morning, or what I talked about this morning. I am sweating and now I'm like so oily and gross, but I won't shower until after I go to the gym. But this is what Brandon and I's routine. We come home, I'm gonna wait for him. He comes home soon and we started watching Boy Meets World. It's on Disney Plus. The last time we watched Boy Meets World was in, I think in Hawaii. Yeah, in Hawaii, when we were in undergrad. So 2016, yeah, I think that's the last time we watched Boy Meets World. And I forgot how funny it is and how sarcastic the characters are, but I love Boy Meets World. I used to have all the DVDs. I can't believe I used to have all of them, all the seasons. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for Brandon and we're gonna eat together and watch Boy Meets World and then relax for a bit, and then go to the gym. But before we go to the gym, I am gonna show you what items I'm planning on getting for PE. Hold on, I'm gonna put you down. Okay, that's better because my arm was hurting. Okay, anyways, for this year's budget, each elementary school in our district gets $3,000 per school. I go to 2 schools, so I'm gonna be ordering stuff from school 1 and school 2. So it's so nice that we got $3,000, and I'm sure we don't get that every year. Like, this is a lot. My mentor, who is like the main PE person in our school district, she advocated for PE, has been advocating for PE for a long time. She's amazing. And we finally got some funding, because if you're a PE teacher or if you're a public school teacher, you already know that we don't get much. We don't get much at all. 2 weeks ago, I asked how much I have for PE funds, and the office lady was like, you have $3,000. And we were both shocked because, like, again, we don't get as much at all. So this is big. It's a lot. I already have things in mind what I want to buy for each school, and I already made a list for 1 school, and then, well, actually I made a list for 2 schools. I'm just so excited to get like the big scooters for one of the schools. Oh, Brandon's here. He's coming. Hi.
I'm doing good stuff. You don't want to eat what I'm gonna make.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah. It's yours. Is that my laptop?
Yeah, we're gonna watch Boy Meets World. He's laughing at me. Because yesterday I told him we won't be spending money. But here I am spending money. Alright, I'll talk to you guys after. Alright, so I want to get these large scooters for one of my schools. This is really nice because it is the big scooter. It's like the large one, and you could fit like 3 little kids on there. And so I want to get that. It has, so if you buy this one, you get a free cart with it, which is nice, and it'll help with organizing all the carts. I also want to get these dodgeballs, and then this Omnicon large ball. This is so fun. I remember when I was student teaching in PE, my mentor teacher used this, and the kids were having a blast. And I want to use this and do specific games with it. This ball is huge, so let me show you a quick video. If you're not familiar with this, this is what it looks like. Like, look how big that is. Look how big that ball is compared to that man. And that man is probably a little bit taller than me. But can you imagine a little kindergartner next to that ball? They're going to be so excited. I think I'm just gonna get some fleas balls because there's not that many at school 2. So I'm gonna get a couple of those. But I'm so excited, especially for the scooter and the Omnicon ball. So that's what I'm gonna get for school too. A lot of PE teachers, they get their equipment from Gopher. I'm probably not gonna get a large fund like this again, but it's just so nice that we get $3,000 per school. This doesn't happen. Super, super grateful. I thought I only had $100, but the office lady was like, no, the $100 is just for like office supplies, like if I needed pencils or specific office supplies. But I didn't know I had a lot for PE. So I'm so glad that I asked, because I wasn't sure how much I had or if we had any. So let me just look at, let me look at field day. Oh, I want to get one of those tater sacks. I don't even know if I have any of those, but that would be fun. Or this one. I like this one better because it has handles. So that looks, look at that. That's a huge set. Or is the image just zoomed in? I don't know. Oh my gosh. I need to get one of these for one of the schools because this looks so much fun. And I know kids will like fight over that. See, like looking at these, it just makes you want to get all of these, but so overpriced. They better last long and they better be, better have good quality. So that's field day. Let me see what else they have. Let's look at sports. Let's go with bowling. We don't really have bowling sets. Oh, bowling equipment packs. How much is that? Oh, wow, that's a lot. Jeez. Maybe one day I'll get like a bowling pack in the future, because that would be nice. Oh, glow in the dark. That would be so fun. The kids would be so excited if we did like a glow in the dark party and bowling theme. Ugh, such a dream to get so many equipment. Let's see. Oh, I need bean bags. That's what I need too. I need to put this in my list right now before I forget, because I need that for one of the schools. I wanted to show you. I've showed this before in my previous vlogs, but if you're new, I made these basketball stations and we're going to use them next week. So next week is last week of basketball. I've added this into my Teachers Pay Teachers. So if you're interested in getting this basketball station cards, the link is in the description box. Okay, the lighting for everything in this camera is just so weird. It doesn't match. But anyways, I didn't talk about my day. So I had a really good day today. Kinders were just really exhausting, only because I have 30 kinders. We're almost 30, I think, close to 30. I have almost 30 kinders in each of the classes. Actually, both schools. So both schools I go to, I have almost 30 students, kinders, which is insane to me. And I get jealous because the other PE teachers in my school district, elementary PE teachers, some schools, they have like 15 or less kinders, which is like the perfect number for kindergartners. And I remember last week when a lot of the kinders were out, it was so nice. I mean, it's sad that they have to quarantine and like be at home, but like having less students, like kinders, it was just like that. This is how it should be. 22 should be the max for kinders, in my opinion. But I don't know. If you're a PE teacher, if you're a kinder teacher, what is like the average class size in your school for kinders? But a lot of my classes today, they're amazing. Thursdays are great. The students I have, they're just so, I just feel so lucky because they're great kids.